This is Elro, and you're watching Blatantly Blunt TV.
Alright, so this is Suave Debs. I'm here for Blatantly Blunt, and I'm here with the man of the moment. This is Elro.
Wagwan.
So, in the mixtape is out at the moment.
Yeah.
Porcelain Corpse, right?
Porcelain Corpse.
That's
yeah.
kind of a bizarre name, maybe. Like,
yeah, it is.
How did you come about? How did that
It
come
was.
about?
There's never that much thought behind the names of things in me. It's not about one subject in particular.
Okay.
It's about, there's serious songs on there and there's jokey songs on there. So I couldn't name it anything based on what it was, because that would just be too broad. So
right.
I just thought,
and if you named it like serious songs and funny songs, it just wouldn't
just be
have
weird,
the
wouldn't it?
same
And so
ring to
I
it.
thought the obvious answer was Porcelain Corpse.
Of course.
Everyone probably expecting it, you know. It's a bit obvious, but what can I say? It was to me. It's just like
cool.
I just thought I find the word porcelain funny.
Right.
I don't know why, and the word corpse funny, which is weird. It's kind of morbid, but it is morbid.
Yeah,
it is morbid.
It reminds me of like a freaky like doll that's in a horror film.
Yeah, that's it. I just thought, can you get anything more redundant than a porcelain corpse? Because a corpse is already a corpse. So if you make it out of porcelain. That's literally the thought behind it. I had this idea that we'd get some artwork done as well. We never got around to that, but I thought it'd be funny to have like I don't know how you draw a porcelain corpse, really, how you differentiate the fact that it was porcelain, but that happened in my head, and then I was just like, yeah, we'll call it that.
I like it, man, it's cool.
Yeah.
So a lot of the tracks on the mixtape, Porcelain Corpse, basically they've got real complex rhyme patterns. So when you sit down to work on a beat and stuff, like, how do you do that? Do you stick to a theme, or like, how does it come about?
No, it completely depends on the sort of subject of the song. So with like Manny, I just created the story, and then after that, my most important thing, I like rhyme schemes, and I like making multis and making it all sort of. So I don't like just one word rhyming. It's just boring, and we've all heard that. So
I mean, do you ever get to a point where you're kind of getting frustrated and do you switch between songs, or do you just stick to writing one?
No, I often do that, because if as soon as you hit a mind block, you just get pissed off. And so yesterday I was writing some serious stuff along the lines of Fear Myself, and I was writing that for ages, and I started getting pissed off. So then I just put a grind beat on, started writing wordplay again. So it's just take my mind off that, and if I get a mind block with something, I can almost always carry on with something else.
I mean, I suppose like there's a lot of aspects of stand-up and rap music that go together. You know, like especially in the kind of battle rap scene as well, like where you might get heckled or
that's strange
or whatever. So I mean, what kind of similarities do you see there, and how do you think the stand-up kind of relates to you being able to do this now?
Well, definitely, I haven't done battle rapping, but I'm guessing if I did, the fact that I used to do a lot of comparing as well, which is like the actual, the guy who comes on in between the acts and keeps the crowd warmed up. And that's actually the most difficult part of stand-up, because that. You might be on stage for 45 minutes, but you'll only use 10-15 minutes worth of material. The rest of it is interacting with the crowd, so you have to think on your feet.
As well, for those people that might be watching now, then they're possibly going, oh, that's the dude off SBTV. And of course, SBTV played a big part in launching you. So how did that come about, and the F64 and stuff? Why were you in a car park?
I'll answer that first. Because Jamal was just on his way through home. It's right by his house, I think. It's just a Morrison's. I won't say where. I don't want to say where he lives, obviously, but it's just a Morrison's car park. And it's near his house, so we just like film it here. There's a few of them. If you see a few of the warm-up sessions, they're filmed in that same car park.
In the
Morrison's car park. Quite a few of them, just because obviously that's convenient to him. It's about a 3-hour drive for me. But convenient for him.
Well, there you go.
But no, it started, I did a rap called A Letter to Boris Johnson, which was a freestyle from the point of view of an angry gangster who was getting pissed off because when he was doing his drive-bys, he had to pay the $6.99 congestion fee or whatever every time he was doing a drive-by. And then the response from Boris Johnson. I sent that to them, and that got like 4,000 views overnight or something. I was like, what? What's happened here? And then all these things, congrats on the SB feature. I was like, oh. So SB had put it on their website and on their Facebook and all that. Then I got an email saying they wanted to do a warm-up. So that was obviously what I aimed for in the first place. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. And so we just kind of did a lot of writing, gathered like the stuff that I thought had the biggest impact, would have the biggest impact.
Yeah.
And then just put it into one, just put it into one freestyle with obviously a hip hop beat and a grind beat, because I don't like doing one of the. I enjoy both.
So when you did start rapping, was there? I mean, I know it spawned out of you doing the stand-up and stuff. Was there ever a crew of you that you kind of rapped with, or were you always like a lone?
Nah, I was a lone shark. I was. Yeah. There are a few others in Wales, but in my area, not really. So I just did it in my room and then recorded it, because.
Any musical background, like mates and bands and stuff?
I played drums for ages. I played drums for like 7 years, so obviously that helps with like rhythm and that,
of course.
I guess. But no, it was just like me and my mates. We used to have banter. Like if you go on YouTube and search MC Fat Jake, we fat boothed a picture of my mate called Jake, and then we made this fake Facebook account on YouTube, and we used to make videos. Not videos, just songs. Called MC Fat Jake, that was his artist name. We used to make ridiculous songs, and believe it, some of my lyrics that's in my warm-up. If you YouTube that, you'll hear some of them, and they just came up with when I was just freestyling, and then they ended up being worked into something. Like some of the puns just randomly came up with them. Most of the MC Fat Jake stuff was freestyle. So we used to do that, but we didn't ever seriously make music. I was the only one who was actually kind of thought, no, I want to actually try this. Yeah.
That's cool, man. Okay, and obviously. I've heard that you're affiliated with Mike Skinner and the Beats. I wanted to know, I mean, is he giving you any advice as far as the biz is concerned, or?
Business? Yeah. He said, I think one of the best things he said was like, whatever you want to say, for example, now in an interview, because for all I know, you could be a bastard.
I am a bastard.
There we are. So I know that now. Well, basically he said like, if you're making a point about something, get everything you need to make on that point into one sentence, because otherwise they'll quote this and they won't put the blah 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 in after. So try and make everything.
When we edit, we're more about the visuals, so we're actually going to put like a giraffe's body.
Yeah, nice.
So you're going to be, that's the way.
So you are going to screw me up at some point.
Yeah, basically, it's not going to be like, we'll
the
take
sound
your
will be there
as they are, but then we'll put like a fat woman's body in a bikini.
That's fine. I'd rather that. I'd much rather that than what some of the stuff you hear.
All right, you heard that, special effects team. We can do it. We got to go from Elro.
Easy.
Okay, cool. So you're with kind of Warner and the Beats now.
Well, Warner and 679. The first single was on the Beats and like the B-side and the remix. Okay. And now it's 679 Warner.
Okay, so either way, you're a pretty big deal now.
I'm sick, mate. Yeah, I'm a legend.
Of course. Yeah. So now that you've got that, like I know like Gaga and all these like big artists.
She's hollering.
Obviously she's hollering. But they've all got names for like their fans and stuff. Like she's got her little monsters, and Jessie J's got her, I don't know, what does she call them?
Oh yeah, she has got something I can't think of.
She's got something like Starlets or something.
Cher Lloyd was Brats.
Yeah, Brats, So I mean, if Elro's going to call his fans like something, have you given it any thought?
I used to call them Rats, and then I'd lost loads of followers. I noticed every time I used the word Rats, I'd lose like 40 followers, and I was like, shit. But I stopped calling them Rats.
Yeah.
And so I just call everyone bi. You might have seen it on Twitter. B-A, not bi as in sexually bi, B-A-I.
Right.
It's the way a lot of Welsh people say boy. They say, I like bi, how are you doing bi? So B-A-I. I just call everyone bi.
Right.
And if they are bi, then they're a bi-bi.
Yeah, bi-bi.
And if I'm saying bye to them, then I'll say bye-bye, bye-bye.
Right, bye-bye, bye-bye.
It's just basic algebra. Really.
That's good. I like it. I think that'll stick. Hello to all the buys out there, by the way.
Bye-bye, bye-bye.
By the way. Okay, dude, so we're going to wrap it up, but what can we expect from you coming up? Any live shows? What's going on?
Yeah, we're booking in some live shows at the moment. I think I'm playing Yo-Yo's soon, but just look out for dates. They'll be on my Twitter and all that. And new single coming out in probably sometime in June, but it depends on a few things, the actual set date, but that's called Real World. We've done the video for that. We've got a sheep on a night bus, an actual sheep, and I'm rapping holding a sheep, so you have to see that video, even for the novelty of that, even if you think I'm shit.
That's not very Welsh, is it?
No, it's not, mate, no. If it was proper Welsh, there'd be some other things going on. But cool. Yeah, that's the next thing, single, really. I can't wait for that to go out now and just see if people like it. So.
Good stuff. Well, Elro, thanks for speaking to Blatantly Blunt.
Been a pleasure.
It's been Elro, it's been me, Suave Debonaire, Blatantly Blunt. Take it easy.